Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. I'm going to be doing 2 more videos this evening using the A-Tech trainer. We're going to do things a little bit different. So I already have the board faulted for this portion of the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the test, and you will have to email me what the problem is. So I'll go through all the steps. I'll let you know what all the numbers are, but I need you to answer the question. So I know how well you guys are actually doing with electrical troubleshooting. Instead of me just giving you the answers, I will give you what my test points are and what my readings are on this board, so you can determine what the cause of action would be and what the actual customer's complaint and problem would be. So right now, all right, we have forward, we have backwards, we have no up and down, and we absolutely have no tilt. Okay, so again, what we're going to do is we're going to go to voltage. So we have to do our voltage test first. We absolutely want to see what battery voltage is. So today we're reading 12.92 volts on the positive side. So we know this is a good no ground, and we'll check the grounds up here and see what we have here. 1293 on the ground and 1293 on the ground. They are black wires, code number 150. All right, on both sides of the switch. So we know we have a good battery ground. We know we have good grounds here. So we're going to check our voltage as we go through the line. So it gets a little bit difficult and taxing to do this part, because you're actually going to have to move components to see what's going on. All right, so on the orange wire, 12.95. On the motor side of the orange wire, 12.95. So our voltages are good because we know this is our power in off our circuit breaker or fuse to the switch itself. So we have good power coming from the battery through the fuse and into the control box. So now let's check our white wire, all right, and we'll see what we have here. Right now we're showing 0 because I'm not moving anything. So we're going to try and move things to see what's going on. So back and forth, I'm actually getting voltage on the seat. So we know we don't have a problem here because that's our forward and reverse on the seat. We want to concentrate on our other dual function motor. So we have to find out what that motor actually is. So on the brown wire, I have nothing in either position, but I have it forward and reverse. Okay, so we know the white and the brown wires are controlling our forward and reverse motor. All right, so now we're going to go to our dark green. All right, for backwards, we're not seeing anything. So now we know we're testing 6-degree green wire. That's going to be one of our tilts or up and down. So in the up position, I'm using voltage. In the down position, and not so much voltage, very little. On the motor side, we're getting the same readings, very little voltage to none. We're going to go to our blue wire. We'll see what we got going on there. Nothing. Nothing in either up or down. Nothing in forward and reverse. Motor side, we're getting the same readings. No voltages. Yellow wire. No voltages. Okay, we're tilting, but we're not going down. All right, so that worked a little bit. So now we're looking at possibly an now we're going down. So we're looking at possibly an intermittent problem. All right. So let's go back to this. So we're using the good no ground off the switch. I'm getting nothing. Okay, I have voltage there, but it's not going anywhere. So let's see what it's doing on the motor side. Wow, we're doing nothing. We're actually seeing voltage on the ground side. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a resistance check. So we want to check and see what our resistance is going on with the whole system. So I should see 0 to 0.1 volts on any live wire. So particularly this orange wire, because we know it's battery voltage. I'm seeing OL on the ground side, which is good. All right. If I read resistance across the ground, I'm seeing 0.1, so I know my ground's pretty good. Up on wire 1. Wire 1, I'm having 0.1 ohms of resistance. Brown wire, I'm seeing the same thing. Green wire, 0.02. Dark blue, 0.2. Yellow wire, OL on the yellow wire. Whoop, there we go. 0.1 ohms of resistance on the blue wire. I see 2.2 ohms of resistance. Let's go back to the blue wire. Check that again because that seemed blue. Okay, that's 0.01 ohms of resistance. Green wire, 0.1 ohms. 0.1 ohms. 0.1 ohms. Okay, so we need to be concentrating on the light blue wire in the seat controller itself because our resistance is high. All right, we have 2.1 ohms of resistance. All right, so let's go to ground side and check this ground on the switch side. So in the yellow wire, 0.0 ohms of resistance. That's good. We still have some in there, but not a lot. 0.0. That's good because we're below that 2 ohms of resistance. On the light blue side, we went to 2.1 ohms of resistance from the ground to the light blue wire. All right, so we got to remember this is a power wire. Ground is ground, so we're a little above our resistance, allowable resistance on that side. And on the switch side, we're reading 0. So now you have to determine where your problem is. So when you even check ground on the ground side of the switch that's at the motors, on the light blue wire, we're seeing 2.1 ohms. On the yellow wire, the dark blue wire, the green wire, the brown wire, and the white wire, we're seeing normal resistance values. So you need to be concentrating on the blue wire and this ground wire to determine what your problem is. Your options are always going to be open, high resistance, short the ground, short the voltage, right, or high resistance in a circuit, right? So this is problem 1. So you would have to email me. I'm going to send you a picture of the schematic and a picture of what your possible causes are, and then you'll have to email me back what your probable problems are with this system and tell me what I would need to repair.